We went to a large home, and actually it's called the Palazzo Parisio. It is a palace home in the town of Nassau, and there have been 6 descendants, one after the other, taking care of the palace. The first was the Marquis Cicino. It is unbelievable, with carvings of angels on the ceilings, walls, doors, everywhere, painted, carved, plastered, all angels, in a lovely garden. Well, it's way too ornate for me. Even the billiard room had angels holding the lights over the table. Unbelievable. And then at night we went to a bingo game at the hotel. Bingo cost 50 lira and a card, $1.25 US. I won a game, 4 lira, $10 American, not bad. Well, we slept late, 9 o'clock, and we took a bus ride, and we saw the scenery and the people, and we went to one end of the island and back. It's Good Friday, and there's no shops are open. At 4, we went for the carrying of the cross. We went to the north to Shirkiwa. We saw the pounding sea, and the rain came down. It always rains on Good Friday. Fred and Bonnie rode with us on the bus, and we had a good time gabbing. That Fred has a fantastic sense of humor, and Bonnie just lets them talk and talk and talk. Sandy brought a raincoat, 4 sweaters, 4 jackets. She keeps giving them to me to wear. Well, it's very cold and windy, and it's raining all day. Our day at the village of Paula was spent in Christ the King Parish Church, and that was an amazing church. We were there for the crucifixion and the Passion of Christ. This was the Stations of the Cross. First they had Mass, and I went to communion. The wafer was thin and smooth, like a plastic. At my church, ours are thicker and bumpier, like weedier. And then, here they come, 8 men carrying the statues. And they were so heavy. The local people were dressed like in olden times. Roman guards, herdsmen, Mary and her friends, all the children, everyone in costume. The only problem was the Malta people. Oh my goodness. They talked and talked and talked, like it was a fun social affair. Now, Sandy and I sat in the front row, and we could not hear the priest, of which there were 6 with microphones. They spoke in English and Maltese, and it was a darn shame that the number 1 priest couldn't just holler, "Be quiet, no talking." Why couldn't he do that? I felt so sorry for him. Sandy says, "Look, he's wiping his head. He's holding his face. He's got so much stress." Sandy is not Catholic, and she could not believe that people would talk at this special time. Me too. The church was high-ceilinged with smooth walls and pillars, and so clean. The procession was always held outside. But this year, because of the rain, it was held inside. And so we each had 2 pairs of pants on, 2 jackets, gloves, on, and we were inside. And the church was a beauty. Now, J. Benedict, one of our ladies, brought Easter eggs with a present inside. She made them at home. Now, we cannot open them until Easter Sunday. So we're like little kids. We have to wait for our surprise. So now to bed, and up early for the catacombs. Ooh, the catacombs, ooh. In the town of Rabat. I can't figure that out. If Rabat means suburb, then what city is it a suburb of? Anyway, we are going to St. Agatha's catacombs and then to St. Paul's catacombs. Rumor has it that after he was shipwrecked, he stayed here. I bet he stayed all over the place. And he converted many people. Now, is he in a catacomb converting people? I must have missed the rest of the story. I thought they only had the dead ones in the catacombs. They had many niches in the rocks for the babies and the tiny children. They even had stone pillars, and And stone pillars, yes, but stone pillows. And they were carved so that the head could rest and not fall from one side to the other side. They had embalmed the people and covered them with a fine cloth. Now up above there were many ceiling holes for air to come in and light also. Now my wonder is, how did people walking up above on the ground not fall into the holes? You know, I never got a chance to go up there and walk around and look and see. You know, when we looked up, we only saw sky. We didn't see coverings over them. So,